Hello, this is wmpyr here with a very important message. I hope that this doesn't turn into a rant because it is something that's very bothersome to me. Okay, so imagine that you are in a class, okay? It could be a martial arts class, it could be a fitness class like aerobic kickboxing or anything, or it could be math class, any kind of class. And there's a group of people in that class, and they're very, very loud, and they're laughing, and they're making fun of people clearly. All right, that's what it seems like. And they're, like I said, they're very loud and obnoxious. And just the average human being, you're going to be self-conscious. You're going to be like, are these people laughing at me? What's going on? Why are they laughing so hard? It's not nice. It's very inconsiderate, and it's rude. If these people are just trying to have fun in class, well, this is not the way to do it. And it's actually really sad that sometimes not only are they laughing like that, just being very inconsiderate and being disturbing the class, when other people are trying to have fun, people are trying to learn and stuff. Not only are they disturbing to that, they're actually making fun of somebody, which is bully behavior. Someone in the class, they're laughing at them. That is 100% bully behavior. It's a cowardly act. It's something that humans do that is a very, very pathetic and low end thing that we humans do and need to be stopped and corrected. All right, need to be reprimanded. All right. So anyway, let's say because you like the class so much, all right, because you like the class, you care. So you tell the instructor in a very professional manner, you say, I really like the class, but there's just one little thing that's bothering me, and it's just really distracting, and it seems really rude, all right? But you say it to the instructor, like maybe you send them an email or something, okay? So it's private, and you're not making a big deal out of it. You're not blowing it up into proportions or anything, and you're being professional about it. And the instructor says to you, I completely agree. They are being juvenile. It's very obnoxious. All right. But what are you going to do about it? And when the instructor gives this kind of response, I feel that as an instructor, they have betrayed you. All right. It should be their duty to patrol, to make sure that the class is a good learning environment, that everyone in the class is having fun, not just the people in this group, in this clique. And because maybe they've been there for a long time, where they have some kind of political connections or whatever, that's all abusive. They're abusing their power. They are abusing, being part of a group, their authority. It's total bully behavior. And it's not a small thing. It's a big thing. This is a huge deal. This is a real big problem. And the instructor should, completely stop that. If I was an instructor, and I have been, and when I am teaching class and I see this kind of stuff, I try to stop it ASAP. This is really bad. I'm like, give me 25 push-ups, cut the crap right there, Um, this is I don't tolerate this kind of stuff. And when I see it happen to other people, it makes me really, really angry. And uh, if we were to take this kind of problem more seriously and to stop it, I think bullying there'd be a lot less of in junior high, high school, and then college, and then on in the normal society life. All right, because the example that I'm giving you actually is with adults. Really pathetic, sad thing is adults. And if it was post-apocalyptic future, I would handle things in a different way. But yeah, I don't want my kids to be picked on or to go through this kind of thing. I don't want to have to beat up another parent, all right? Um, just because they're dumb and ignorant. This is really, really gets on my nerves, So and okay, another example here. Let's say I'm in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class, right? And there's a guy who spazzes. Spazzes is a guy that just, for whatever reason, he needs to go 110% in sparring. Okay, even though this is just practice, I want to come back the next day. I don't want to get hurt. This idiot has to go 110% when I'm going like 60%. I'm trying to work on technique and stuff like that. All right. Thank goodness for spazzers though, because sometimes, it helps me prepare how to deal with force, how to deal with some jerks, Real life, people are going to be spazzing. People are going to be, coming at you 110%. So in that regards, yeah, I'm glad, but really, it's a lower level of training. All right. So anyway, spazzers, okay, and these bastards come at you all hard and stuff, and then they have no consideration for your joints and stuff like that. They'll crank on a choke. They'll try to break your arm, just for to win, or just because they don't want to lose or whatever. All right, and so the natural response that I had, and I bet a lot of people have, is, okay, how do you teach this guy not to be that way? Well, you kick his butt. and that is exactly what I did. And sometimes you can't. Sometimes maybe they're good, maybe they're really, really good wrestlers or something. So you can't just, they give you a tough match. Oh boy, then it becomes really tough. But when you can, you just kick their butts, and guess what? That doesn't teach them anything, nothing at all. And in this example that I gave you about the class and the people that are laughing like hyenas, all right, the person that was being laughed at was very talented, actually. So I guess they were jealous and they were laughing at that person, And the teacher noticed this, so the teacher went up to the person that was being ridiculed, being laughed at after class, and said, "You were awesome," and just to kind of try to let everyone know that this person is awesome, and to try to teach those people a lesson, I guess. Guess what though? That doesn't teach them anything. That doesn't teach them it makes them more jealous. Now this person's like a teacher's pet. You have to, instructors, teachers, you have to address this directly. You have to go. I mean, this is punishable behavior, and for you to just say, "Hey class, I noticed some people are acting juvenile and they're laughing. You guys need to zip it." That is actually not enough, in my opinion, because what you're saying is stop it. But they're not being punished for what they've already done. I feel like they need to be punished, But anyway, what I just said right now, where you address the class or you address them directly or indirectly and say, this is what's happening and it needs to stop now. All right. That is the minimum that needs to be done. And you teachers and instructors out there, you need to do it. And if you don't do it, you are betraying your students. So that's all I have to say. I let it out, and I try to follow by example. So I try to follow my principles there. So anyway, thank you for listening, and take care, folks.